Alrighty, back folks. More cheese obtained. One eye glued on the dog to make sure he doesn't eat my cheese. Let's continue. Talking about you. Alright, cool. Oh damn. Neighbors didn't like that, did they? Oh dang, those flaming skulls are like fast as heck now. I like it. So yeah, that's good. What's their deep? That increased their DPS? No, it didn't. Get out there and spread the love, my little minions. Oh my god, they zipping around. Fast heat-seeking skulls. Minions gain 2 life for each enemy they hit. Oh! Minion gains 50% less added damage. Cannot taunt enemies. 26% increased speed? Holy heck. Wish I could link that with the zombies kind of. Really nice if I have one of them like blank slate 6-link chest. Should ask one of my friends to farm that for me. Especially if they're in the stream right now at work. Oh well, that's probably not going to happen. I heard something. Oh, over there. Damn, I like that. Alright, anything else? There's about 3 packs of monsters. Oh, that's right. I bet you I can identify those. I forgot about that. I'll have to remember that next time. Remember, like, I think you could actually change some of the prefixes and stuff and whatnot on them. I'll have to check into that. There's so many things that you can do in this game. It's like a totally player coming in, and if you really like this style of game, you could spend so much time here. Character classes. Did I just pick up? Okay, that's a helmet? Oh, that's right. We leveled up. So that means we can level some of our gems we just got. We can also unlock this jewel socket. So if I do that, how do I put a jewel in there? Just open up your inventory. So, plus 20 dex and 6 to all elemental. My elemental reason. Okay, not bad. I'll take it. Less damage is less damage. What does actual dexterity do? Accuracy and evasion. Okay. Intelligence, and an energy shield, life, and melee. Okay, for strength. Okay, makes sense. The heck am I going in here? What am I supposed to be doing? Besides kicking people's butt. Knock, knock. Housekeeping. I'm here to clean your toilets. All your toilets. Your dishes. Take out the garbage. Mostly just taking out the garbage. Like, you Mr. Serpentine, whatever you are. Serpentine construct. Flaming skeletons. See, here's the new business plan. Icy skeletal hands for ice cream, and flaming skeletal hands for sausages and hot dogs. I'm not a very big hot dog fan myself. I like sausages more, but you could take them anywhere on the go. They're permanently frozen or permanently burning. One of those sounds a lot easier to transport than the other. Obviously, yeah. Just cook your food on the go. Keep your things frozen. You can probably improve everybody's life so much more easier with these ideas. Definitely see that as a multi-million dollar, trillion dollar. Let's go with trillion idea. Get some backers. Got to make sure I don't sell the rights though. Because as soon as you sell the rights, it means somebody else is making all the money. Unless you get like a percentage. Don't be like the guy who sold the rights to The Witcher and said, this game won't go anywhere, won't do anything. I'm greedy. I want all my money now instead of profit sharing. Then come back years later and say, well, I didn't think the game was going to work and I just wanted my money right then. What's this? What's going on here? Okay. You come back years later and say, well, I didn't think the game was going to work back then and I just wanted the money. But now that since the game turned out to be, you know, $1 billion seller, I want a percentage of all your profits. So either one, you didn't have confidence in your book, or you didn't have confidence in the people that were going to make the game. So, which one is it? Show the apex to Yuna.
How fascinating.
Travel to the forced encampment. Okay, let's do that. That sounds like that might be a good idea. After the scariness. Oh! I think I pissed some people off. It's kind of dark here.
Let me tell your future.
There's one bright spot in this darkness you've released. At least it was you who did it, and you can undo it, I know it. Had it been piety, we'd likely never see the sun again.
My bad.
Farewell.
I dreamed this. A vast creature. A thing of shadow. I saw it escape from a black prison and climb a man-crafted mountain, drifting up its 4 sheer sides like the mist that reaches for the clouds. It gathered at the peak of that mountain and ate the heart from the sun. You smell of that black mist and something else. Guilt. That is it, yes. Guilt is a strong illness. It gnaws at the spirit until there is nothing left, until you are one of the walking corpses. You want a cure? Find the man-crafted mountain, send the shadow home, and tell the monster to take your guilt with it.
My bad. I did not mean to pretty much screw everything up. Life, speed, increase critical power. Okay, deadly ailment. Nothing new.
What has happened? Did the world not rise from its sleep? How do we wake it up? Please, what should we do?
Nothing like this happens until you are here. Bring back the light, or you will find my spear in your throat.
If you threaten me again, you'll find my foot in your
Travel far.
keister.
You disappear into that vile ruin, and now the sky, the light, the very land limps as a leper. Somehow, whether through deliberate act or accident, you've caused this. Now we all suffer your consequences. Different good, different bad, we now know upon which side the coin has fallen. For all of her strange ways, I've learned not to discount Yena's more vivid dreams. She's in tune with this land in ways I find difficult to comprehend. As to this man-crafted mountain she describes, I have seen only one structure of its like. Stumbled across sketches in the Theopolis archives, a piece of Val engineering, pyramidal in architecture. According to those documents, the pyramid lies north of the Frisian forest, buried beneath the mantle upon which San rests. I have no idea whether it still exists, or ever existed for that matter. Still, considering the current circumstances, there isn't much to lose in the search, is there?
Nope.
Fare you well.
Dr. Einar? Oh, okay, travel to the cavern to travel about. Let's see what the. Okay, so there's something still going on in the ruins.
Hello?
Get anything else for me? No. Alright, let's just sell. Well, I was right. People weren't happy with my decision to do that. I guess I can't blame them. Everybody's grumpy when they first wake up in the morning. Just look at it that way. Well, these look a little different. Val, spell chaos. Okay.
Blessings.
Boop. Oh, look at that. Kind of got like a cool graphic going on.
Exile.
Bam. Let's see what else I can break. I'm gonna blame that on you, Lukey. I turned my head for just a second. You click on things on my computer now. Eat my cheese, click the computer. Come on, man. People are trying to get an experience here. Oh, but you're so cute, so I'll forgive you, as usual. You're the cutest thing. Oh. Go, my little minions. Let's see. Do I have spells to level up? I sure do. Here we go. Waypoint. What got going on? Safe and sound, so we encounter that area to go to. It's dark and there's spiders everywhere. Go figure. We didn't see that coming. I mean, look how fast those skulls are. They chase things down. Alright. Front door's over here, back door somewhere. Okay. Something big. Not
this time. Just use silence.
Alright, lots of zombie material. Oh my god, somebody just whipped their foot. Oh, you're hurt. You're hurt. But I hurt you more. Okay. Yes! The power of the undead prevail. Enjoying that. Alright, you.
Let me act as your spy. Let me be the beacon that burns bright, sending signals from the distance. There is one in particular.
I'll take your intelligence.
Let us see what the light reveals.
Some good stuff, maybe?
Hello.
Mask. Kind of scary mask. Deal. Plus 1 level of socketed AoE gems, 8% increased area effect, 15% chance to dodge attacks hits while focused. Stylus Path of the Exile. What's it about? So Path of the Exile is a free to play 100%. You can play all the content and never pay a dime in this game. Action RPG in the Diablo style. So you have a quest, you have skill trees, the whole 9 yards. You have loot system if you love loot. And I'm going to say it again. It's free 100%. There is no need to spend 1 penny on this, and you have access to all the content this game has at this very moment if you want to play it. Second, with that being said, it's free, and so you think, oh, okay, so there's never any updates or anything. Every 3 months they have some sort of new content update. They also take their player base's feedback in the development of their content updates. They have reworked the system over the years that it's been free to play, because it's been free to play ever since it came out years ago. I can't remember how many years exactly. I think like 3 at least, 3 or 4. So it's kind of like Warframe in that kind of model. There is monetary transactions, but it's all only, yeah, and and the monetary transactions are 100% cosmetic only, that I know of. And I haven't had anybody tell me different, that if you pay for it, it's just cosmetic. There's no way to pay to be more powerful, pay to be a badass, or anything like that. You just look like a badass, because at the end of the day, like a friend of mine says, the only true in-game content there ever is how you look. So there's that. Let's see, +1 socketed melee gems, +1 socketed weapon melee and unarmed attack range. I think I get this because one of my yes, a lot like Fortnite, except for, you know. Have you played Warframe Parchment? Because if you like, say, first-person shooters without all the PvP aspect, you can get that in Warframe for 100% free too. I played Warframe for years. I mean, it's grindy just like any other one. This is grindy, you know, but I would say the 2 best games, if you're gonna go the best buck for your dollar on games out there right now, and if you like FPSs, you want to play Warframe. If you like action RPGs like this, PoE. Because in both cases, you can experience all the content 100%. Warframe, you may spend money on, because their microtransactions, though, they're not chest or anything. It's how microtransactions, if you're going to have microtransactions, and you're going to pay to play or pay to become powerful, how they should do it. Because there's no rolling or randomness in Warframe. It's just what you see is what you get 100%. Yeah, so. But that's why I like this game. I do like this kind of genre. I enjoy this a lot. So, I mean, it has everything. It's extensive. Here you go. So you want to customize your character to do bigger and better things. With every update that comes out, sometimes they have new skills and how the mechanics work is tweaked and adjusted. But so, while I'm leveling, this is one aspect of my skill tree. This is your skill tree. All this is your skill tree. character classes are gender locked. If you have a problem with that, though, there is that. You could do many different things with many of the different classes. It is kind of one skill focused kind of stuff, but pretty much all these games that I've played so far are kind of like that. So other than that, yeah, this is my skill tree. There's in-depth guides. There's people that, you know, spend hundreds of hours, come up with guides for you to play, and the guides are very in-depth. They tell you everything. I kind of, like I said, I played it years ago, so I kind of just stepped into it. Yeah, that is one hell of it. And just think, that is one part of the game that you can micromanage, per se, if you want to do that. Or work with, how you deal with things. So that's your skill trees. Now when you go over to your gear, you can compare it. So you have apparently 3 suffixes and 3 prefixes that you can have on gear. On each piece of gear, I guess. So, depending on... And they have a crafting system and everything like that. So, your gear and how you build it is just as in-depth for people that like min-maxing as your skill tree. So, like I said, you can get hundreds of hours of entertainment for free out of this game. And it is... Any microtransaction is only 100% cosmetic. So, I guess at the end of the day, if you want to be able to play everything, they have new leagues like every 3 months. So, you have to start a character over. They have a standard league where you can play everything. I kind of like doing the leagues, and that seems to be what most people do for every 3 months. Because if you get competitive with it, they also have announcements when a new league starts, when people reach certain checkpoints within the game. The first person to reach a certain area, a first person to reach a certain level, all this other stuff. So, and when you're first playing this game, and you like this type, you're going to spend hundreds of hours learning it, getting to know it. You'll have plenty of stuff to read about, things like that. Play with your friends too. It's nuts. Champions of Norath. All I can think of is EverQuest when you say Norath. So those were the days. Oh my lord! I want to talk about craziness. Play some EverQuest. Back on release. Okay, so now I want you to locate the hideout from. There's one room with red thicket. Okay, that's where I need to go. Yeah, oh god. I played WoW and it was. I had some really good times in it. Some really bizarre times, and some sad times. I mean. It had so many extremes, from the good to the bad in it. It was just extremes too, because it was, at the time there was nothing like it out really in the world, and the competition was constantly fierce. So you got a server of 3,000 people that share the same resources. Also, there's no such thing as instancing. So when they did a dungeon, it was this huge dungeon. You had your camping spot. That kind of stuff was crazy. You would have people that would train other monsters on you, because you're only handling, like, depending on your group makeup, gear wise, you could only handle certain stuff, or so much of certain stuff. So good luck there. Have people force you out of your camp by purposely killing you with other mobs and stuff like that. It was brutal at times, but it was fun too. You had political alliances on the server, all sorts of weird, crazy stuff. Yeah, but this game, definitely. Oh damn! Getting my hideout, it looks like.
This seems like a good area to build a hideout, but it's filled with monsters. Can you clear it of everything dangerous? Farewell.
Oh, sorry about that. Yeah, but this is pretty awesome game. It has changed so much from when I played it last. I have just the knowledge to make it feel like, hey, you know, this is a fun game. I'm learning about it. Good to go. But I don't feel intimidated because there is so much. I mean, you look at that skill tree, your first reaction was like, wow, how the hell are you supposed to build anything with a skill tree that looks, you know, like that, or know what to do? But that's the fun part. And there are so many helpful people out here. There's so many communities. I watched